So even with the videos I've made online sharing information about how to properly set up a sachet water factory or a bottled water factory, I've still gotten questions from people asking me what should be the next step for them to take. In short, I've gotten people who have reached out to me via WhatsApp and other means of contacting me. They've asked me and they've actually told me that they've been watching my video for a while, but they don't know how to actually proceed with setting up a water factory. Well, this video today is to draw your attention to an online course which I have created. I created this course, I think last year, or was it 2 years back? In the course, I've carefully selected some videos, and I have also uploaded some documents, some files, and I also frequently update the course that will help you with the entire process of setting up your own water factory. Now, if you are setting up a pure water factory, a bottled water factory, or even a dispenser factory, this online course is meant to take you through the step-by-step process in order for you to actually establish your own structure and your own factory. Now, in the course, I take topics right from acquiring land, building the structure, drilling borehole, hiring staff, purchasing equipment, profitability of the business, risks involved. All these things are discussed in the online course. And in addition to that, I also share files like the business plan for sachet water factory, bottled water factory, and dispenser. I also have a building plan. The building plan, you can download it. All these files, you can download them. It is meant to show you how to properly set up your factory and the right layout which you should use. You know, when you are setting up a factory, there are several sections which you need to create room for, like your production room, your cloak room, your finished product room, your water treatment section. All the sections are laid out in the building plan. Then I also have a NAFDAC checklist. The NAFDAC checklist is an official document from NAFDAC where it contains all the things that are required and all the things that they look out for when they come for inspection. You can download all these files, you can watch them anytime. You know, once you have this online course, if you like, you can watch it today, you can take the course tomorrow, you can take it next week, you can take it next year. Even if it is in the next 3 to 4 years, I'm sure it will still be relevant. Because like for the price list of the equipment, I do update the list of the equipment and their current prices. So if you are interested in properly establishing your own pure water factory, you don't want to make any mistake, because some of the mistakes which some people make is due to lack of information. Like ourselves personally, when we constructed our own water factory, we made a lot of mistakes. In short, mistakes that cost us millions. That is why I'm particularly creating this online course, so that some things that you might do that might actually turn out to be a loss. Like, let me give you an example. When we initially constructed our first factory, where we sited the factory was in a place that we were not getting sufficient light. So we said then that we'll be able to run the factory on generator and diesel. But along the line, as the years progressed, you know the way the prices of fuel and other things are in the market. So it made it impossible and very difficult for us to manage that factory in that particular area. And that building now, everything that is there should be worth over 20 million, and we are not currently using it. So that 20 million could have been money that would invest in maybe picking a different location. Maybe if we had all the information which was required, just like how I'm sharing now, we would have done some things differently. So similarly too, in the cases of buying equipment, in short, I've shared an example in the past video where I said somebody bought a particular kind of machine which he intended to use for a bottled water factory. At the end of the day, NAFDAC visited the place and they said they couldn't approve that particular machine. And the machine too was worth millions. So the online course is meant to provide you with all the information that you need, even things down to like labeling your machine. Like you see this sachet sealer. These are some of the things that NAFDAC even look out for. They will ask you for the labeling of your factory, you know, naming your water treatment section, naming your exit points, and all those things. So the course is detailed, and I'm very confident that if you take this online course, some of those small things, some of those mistakes, some of those things that you're not aware of, you will be able to know all these things and be able to apply them appropriately for you to get the best result. And the online course, once you have this online course, is a lifetime course that you already have. After you've gone through the course, if there is someone else that you know who is interested in setting up a water factory, you can also share the course with them for them to also learn from it. So the course is very detailed, and I will highly recommend it to anybody who is genuinely interested in proceeding with the project. So aside from the online course, I also offer one-on-one coaching sessions. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the one-on-one online coaching session. The online coaching session, I'll say, is tailored more to people who are actively ongoing with the project. So let's say you're already building your structure. Let's say you're in the NAFDAC registration phase, which, by the way, in the online course, that's the video course and the documents which I've customized and created. I also share contacts too of people who will do your NAFDAC registration, installations, etc. So for the one-on-one coaching session, let's say maybe you're already building your structure and you need help in understanding how to structure your factory. And maybe there are some places, there are some technicalities that you need more clarity on. You can share the contacts with your engineers, and once you're enrolled in the program, I'll be able to have a discussion with them and we can be able to rub minds to see how we can achieve the best result. So basically, if you're interested in setting up a water factory, a bottled water factory, or a dispenser, I will highly recommend you either enroll for the online course or for the one-on-one coaching program. Or you can also do both. Maybe if you've not yet started the project, you can enroll for the online course. After you've gone through the course, if there's any question you have in the construction phase, in the registration phase, etc., you can also join the coaching program, because there we will have like real-time conversation. We can even have video calls whereby I can see the project and we can be able to have a discussion to see how we can achieve the best result. So if you are interested in this program, I will leave the link to the online course in the description or in the comments so that you can use the link to sign up for the course. And for the one-on-one coaching program, I'll leave the contact information on screen, because I usually hold the course on WhatsApp. You know, WhatsApp is a platform whereby we can have discussions, we can have video calls, I can send you files, you can respond back, etc. etc. So I believe by joining either of these programs, you will have all the information and everything needed for you to effectively achieve the best result in setting up your own water factory.